They have done what it takes to perform amongst their leaders and amongst their friends. They have earned the Arrow of Light Award. However, boys, does it stop here? What's after your Arrow of Light? Any three of you? What comes after Arrow of Light? Is Cub Scouts the end? No. These three young men here, all three of them will go on into scouting, into the Boy Scout program. They have now advanced from the Cub Scouts into Boy Scouts. At that point, that journey does not stop. That journey continues. There's a great story that I like to tell of this great Indian chief. He takes three of his best braves and tells them, says, look, I'm getting old. He says, it's about time that I end my journey. He says, I picked three of my best braves here. You three represent these braves. And each one of you are given a specific task to go on a journey for yourselves. And bring back to me an item that represents that journey that you have taken. So all three of these braves go out. And the first brave, he comes back one day later. And he brings back with him a rock from the river. He goes up to the chief and he says, Chief, I've brought back this rock from the river. This is my token to you as a great chief. And that chief looks at it and he says, you know, that's a great token. He says, you started the journey. He says, let's wait for the other two to come back. 3 days later, the second brave returns. He has with him a pine bough. He takes that pine bough, presents it before the chief. Chief, I bring back this pine bough as a token for my journey. The chief looks at me and says, congratulations, my brave. He says, you started the journey and you went to a high point in order to receive that pine bough. But he says, let's wait and see what happens when the third brave comes back. A week passes by. There's still no sign of this third brave. 2 weeks go by. Still no sign. The tribe is getting worried, thinking maybe he's not coming back. And just as the brave gets ready to give the second brave here, or the chief starts to give the second brave the honor of receiving that great honor of being the new chief, they see in the distance the third brave is starting to come back, very tired, walking with a hump in his back. And they can tell he's been on a long journey. As he comes back, he brings with him an eagle feather. He presents it before the chief. And he says, Chief, says, I've completed my journey. It's been a long one. It's been hard. He says, I climbed the highest mountain. I went to where there was no vegetation growing. And as I looked out across the horizon, I saw many more horizons and many more things that I see. But he says the only thing that I could bring back to you as a token was this eagle feather. He says, I'm sorry, but this is the best I could find. As the brave walks up to the young boys, or to all three of the braves, he puts his arm around the third one. He says, congratulations, my boy. You are the one that will become the new chief. For you have taken this journey to an unexpected place. You climbed the highest mountain. You saw the many horizons. And you brought back an eagle feather. The only place where eagles go. And you brought back that feather. Congratulations, my boy. Says you are now the new chief. And as he removes that headdress, as a dedication to all those members that he is no longer the chief, he then takes that headdress and he places it upon that new brave. And he now becomes the new chief. I want all three of these young men here to know that they themselves can become a chief. They may not get the experience to wear this headdress,